In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect the G10 sound card or audio interface or mixer to a computer. And also, I'll be showing you how to use the custom mode, factory reset, BGM, as well as the loopback feature in this type of sound card or audio interface. Without further ado, let's get started. And now let me show you the cables, things I will be needing in this setup. Of course, this is the G10 mixer or audio interface or sound card, and we will try to connect this one to this laptop. Let's say we are doing some recording, and I will be using a BGM 800 condenser microphone. And by the way, this microphone does not need an external 48 volt phantom power. Anyway, this device is ready for microphone that requires 48 volt phantom power, and I will be using an earphone to monitor the audio, and this cord here is to connect to this condenser microphone, and this one here USB type A to USB type C. I'll be using to connect the G10 mixer to the laptop, and this 3.5 millimeter jack TRRS. So you can use this one if, for example, you want to add an additional source for your background music, let's say an Android device, then you can use this one, or even iOS if you want to use that as a source of your background music and you want to connect it to here using a cord or direct connection, then you can use this one. But you can also connect them wirelessly using Bluetooth. And by the way, if you want to know the rest of the features here or functions, I've made a video on that already, and I will be adding a link under the description below. And now let's start the connections. So first, let's connect this BGM 800 condenser microphone. Okay, so we'll connect this one to here. And then, so here, you have lots of ports here for the microphone. So here, I'm going to be connecting this one to here. So again, if you are connecting a microphone that requires 48 volt phantom power, you can connect it from here. And then you have to turn on this button on here. Just press that to turn on the 48 volt phantom power. Again, since I am using an electret condenser microphone, I'll be connecting it to here. So you just select mic 1 or 2. And then let's connect this earphone on here, and to connect the earphone I'm going to connect it to the bottom. So right here you have those ports, so you just select either one of those. Okay, and now I'm going to connect this one to this computer. So we will use this one here, the USB type A to USB type C. And now we will connect this one to here. Connect it to here, to the one that says OTG. So let's connect the USB type C on there. And then the other one, we will connect to this laptop. Okay. And there you go. As you notice over here, I had opened already the built-in camera of this laptop. And from here, this one is already turned on. So first thing you should do is you have to go to your settings, and from here, make sure your output is set to G10 mixer, as well as your input is set to G10 mixer. Once they're both set to G10 mixer, then you can get out from there. By the way, what I will be doing is I am going to be syncing the audio from here to the video from this other camera over there, so that as I am doing this one or doing the sample or testing, you can hear the actual output right away from the recorded audio from this laptop. Okay, and now let me start the recording over here. Okay, there you go. So as you can see, I had started the recording over here from this laptop. And now what you're hearing is the audio from this recording. So as to my settings over here, so this one here, it tells you mic 16. 16 is the maximum volume of the microphone. As I mentioned, I am going to show you how to use the custom mode over there. Now, if you just get it, let's say a new one, you bought it and it's new, just so you know that it is preloaded with a custom mode over here. Uh, to check if you tap this one, custom mode storage. Okay, so it will tell you that storage is full because, as I mentioned, this one is preloaded with a saved custom mode up to 19. Now, to delete that, let's say you wanted to change it, you just simply tap this custom mode delete and it will delete. So, but you will have to tap it 19 times to delete all of it. Okay, so let's delete everything. Right now, it's telling us that there are still 16 saved custom mode on here. So let's delete it. Okay. Okay, let's delete everything. Okay. Okay. There you go. So now it's 00, it says there. So that means you can now you can customize whatever you want to save. Let's say for example, I'm going to use the voice changer.
Okay, so this is the male voice, and I wanted to save this as my custom mode number 1. And after that, what you will do is just tap the custom mode storage. Okay, there you go. So it tells us over here that that is a number 1.
Maybe let's try another one. Okay, so this is KTV mode, and let's say, for example, you want to use this mode, KTV mode, but then you want to lower the reverberation. So, okay, so to do that is, okay, there you go. So maybe you can set it as you like. Okay, so maybe let's lower it a little bit. There you go, sound check. Testing 1, 2. So this is not, as you notice in this type of vocal mode, the reverberation is not as much compared to the preset vocal modes if you just tap the KTV on here, if you select the vocal mode for KTV. And again, if you want to lower it, let's lower it a little bit. Okay, there you go. So again, this is KTV, and at the same time, we lower the reverberation. So again, if we want to save this one as custom mode number 2, so what you will do is simply tap this custom mode storage. Okay, so it tells us that's number 2. That is the number 2 vocal mode that we had saved. Now, if we want another one, okay, let's say, for example, let's check again another one over here. Okay, so this is shouting mode. So that is the preset vocal mode. If you just tap it to shouting mode, that would be the audio output. Now let's go over here, the equalizer. This is the treble, this is the bass. Let's say, for example, this is the shouting mode, and at the same time, I want to lower my bass to 9 o'clock. There you go. And then I'm going to maybe increase my treble to 3 o'clock. Okay, there you go. And so from here, let's say, for example, I do not want lots of reverb. So same thing. I'm just gonna move this one and maybe lower it from here. There you go. So there you go. Sound check, testing 1, 2. So it's almost flat, but again, it's up to you. Whatever you prefer, you can customize as you like. Let's say, for example, sound check. Okay, maybe let's set it as that. So again, this will be our third custom vocal mode that we are about to save. Okay, so let's tap this one again, custom mode storage. That is now the third custom mode that we saved. Now to check, you just have to tap this one, custom mode, to check what are those different vocal modes that you saved. So tap this one.
Okay, so this is number 1 that we had saved, and then number 2.
Okay, so this is now the number 2. So as you notice, this is supposed to be the KTV, but we lowered the reverberation. And now let's tap the third one. Okay, so this is now the third one. This is the streamer mode, but we again lower the reverberation. And now, since the number 2 and number 3, they're almost the same, maybe let's delete the number 3. So what you will do if you do not want this one, if you do not want to save this, to delete is pretty simple. So again, it's number 3, and then go to custom mode delete. Now it deleted the third one. So again, if we check the first one, it's supposed to be the male sound.
Okay, this is supposed to be the male sound. And then let's tap the next one.
Okay, there you go. So this is supposed to be the KTV. Maybe let's add some more, let's save some more vocal modes. Okay, maybe let's go over here.
Okay, so now let's try this one. So this is the female voice. And let's say, for example, I'm going to remove the reverberation, but the female voice. Okay, there you go. So this is now the female voice, and I'm going to save this one as my custom mode. So again, we will be tapping this one here, custom mode storage. Okay, so this is now the number 3. And let's say, for example, let's save some more. Okay, let's...
Here, okay, original, KTV, shouting mode. Okay, now let's use the shouting mode. Let's say, for example, we want that reverb maybe for singing purposes. Okay, and still from here, the equalizer, you can also change this one as you like. Maybe if you want more bass, then increase this one maybe to the max. Okay, right now, so the bass on here is at the max, and the treble is at 3 o'clock. If you maybe let's set the treble to 12 o'clock. Okay, there you go. So again, in this setting, maybe the bass is too much. Let's maybe lower it to 3 o'clock. Okay, so now we're about to save this vocal custom mode. So again, this is the shouting mode. I did not change the reverberation. That is the preset, the shouting mode or vocal mode on this one, which is the shouting mode. And I had set the treble to 12 o'clock and then the bass to 3 o'clock. Now I want to save this one as my 4th custom vocal mode. Okay, so what we'll do is tap this one again. There you go. So as you notice, this is now our 4th custom mode. Okay, so now to check again.
So this is the first one, which is the male voice, and let's check the next one.
Okay, there you go. So again, this is the streamer mode, and this is the second vocal mode that we saved. And then the third one.
Okay, so this is the third one, which is the female voice without any reverberation. And let's check the fourth one.
Okay, so this is the fourth one. So as you notice, it goes back to those settings that you had set if you use this custom mode storage. This is actually pretty neat to do this one, because even if you turn this off and then you turn it back on, it saves that custom vocal modes that you had saved. So as you notice, we only saved 4 custom vocal modes on here, and you can save up to 19 vocal modes as you like. Now, if you're going to press the factory reset over there, it will reset everything. So as I mentioned, the factory reset on this type of sound card, it is preloaded with the 19 vocal saved modes on here. So let's press the factory reset. Okay, now it says factory reset. If you tap the custom mode over here, it tells us how many vocal modes it has. Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go. So if you press this one, it will tell you storage is full because it reset to the original settings of this sound card or mixer. And now if you check again the first one that we recorded, it's not going to be there because this is now the preset or the preloaded custom mode that was saved when you purchased this one. Okay, so again, let's tap this one. Okay, custom sound mode number 1. So as you notice, it's not anymore the male voice. And then, okay, so this is the next one, sound check. And this is the third one. And this is the fourth one. And this is the fifth one. And this is the sixth one. And then the seventh. Okay, and so on and so forth. So again, if you want to delete everything because you do not want that, you want to customize your own vocal modes. So what you will do is simply tap this one and delete. So tap this one until it deletes everything. Okay, there you go. So as you notice, it deleted everything. Just keep tapping this one to delete it. And then you can save your own custom vocal modes. And now let me show you how to use the loopback feature on here. Okay, so what we will do is I am going to play a song from here. Okay, so let me play this song over here, and I'm going to show you what is the use of the loopback. And by the way, in this recording, in this setting right now, I'm recording to this laptop. This is the same if you are doing a live streaming. So that would be the same feature to use this loopback function or feature over here. Okay, so let me play this background music over here. Okay, so right now I'm playing the background music over there. I'm just going to pause it for a bit. And by the way, to control your background music is from here if it's not yet. So from there if it's not yet at the max, or the volume control over here, or over here, the one that says music volume knob. Okay, let's play it again. Okay, so the control is over here. Okay, if the loopback is on, it's supposed to record the audio from whatever song or music you're playing from this laptop where you're doing your recording or streaming. But when the loopback is off, even if you are playing this music over here, you as the host or whoever is recording, you are supposed to be the only one who can hear that background music, but it should not be recording, or your listeners or viewers, if you're doing a streaming, they're not supposed to hear that if you turn off the loopback over here. Okay, let me play this one again. Okay, so right now the loopback is still on. Now check out if the loopback is off. Okay, now loopback is off. As you notice, it's still playing over here. I can still hear it from my headset over there, but there shouldn't be audio being recorded into this recording right now. So same if you are doing live streaming, if you turn off the loopback, it should not be heard whatever music you are playing from this laptop. So again, it only applies if you are playing the background music from this laptop where you are doing your recording or streaming. Let's say, for example, if the background music is coming from a different source from this device over here, the loopback feature will not matter if it's on or off. It should still be recorded. So let's say if I'm playing a music over here, even if the loopback here is on or off, it doesn't matter. The audio from here should still be recorded over here. Or let's say if you're doing your streaming, your audience or viewers or listeners should still be able to hear the background music you're playing. Okay, let's give it a sound. And now, so what we will do is I'm going to connect this one to here. And by the way, you can connect, if you are connecting a background, another source as your background music, you can connect that device to here using Bluetooth, or you can also connect this using this cord over here. So what you will do is connect this one end here to the one that says music. And then the other end, we will connect to the headphone port of this device. Again, you can connect this one using Bluetooth. And if you want to know how to do that, just refer to the video that I had made. It tells you how to do that. And now let's give it a sample. So what I will do is I am going to play this one. Let's check first how loud it is. From here in this setting, you can control the background music from the volume control of this device or from here. Okay, let's play it again. Okay, and let's see if there are some more over here. Yeah, there is. Okay, and now let's use the volume knob over here to control the volume of that music. Or you can lower it. There you go. Okay, there you go. So that's pretty much how to connect an additional background music if you would like. And now let me show you if I'm going to press the loop back on and off, if it matters. Okay, so now let's play this one. And now let's see here. Okay, so now loopback is on. As I said, the audio is supposed to be recorded, whether the loopback is on or off. Now let's pause it for a bit. So now, as you notice, the loopback was on and it's supposed to be recorded. And now let's play it again and let's turn off the loopback. And now, as you notice, loopback is already off, and yet the audio from here is still recorded to this recordings over here. And same if you're doing your streaming, if you connected a separate device other than background music or music you're playing from this laptop, or you are doing your streaming or recording, then loopback, whether it's on or off, it doesn't matter. It will still be recorded if you're doing recording, or if you're doing streaming, your audience or viewers will still be able to hear the background music you are playing. And by the way, before I forget, this main output volume slider has to be on high all the time, whether you're recording or streaming, because there won't be no audio on your recording as well as on your streaming if this is at 0. So that is the main thing you'll have to remember. Okay, and lastly, let me show you the use of the BGM over there. So the BGM button over there. And that is if you want to convert or somehow convert the music that has vocals, and if you want to sing along with that, so it somehow remove the vocals, and then you can sing along with that if you like. Okay, so let's give it a sample. So as you notice, this song here that I'm playing, it has vocals. Let me show you again. Here I am, alone, and I don't understand exactly how. There you go. So as you notice, it has vocals. And now if I'm going to turn on the BGM over there, it will somehow turn that song into a karaoke song, or it will somehow remove the vocals, and then I can sing along with that. Okay, let's give it a test. Okay, maybe I'm going to use some preset vocal modes over here. Okay, so maybe let's use the KTV mode. Okay, and now I'm gonna play over here, and I'm gonna turn on the BGM feature or button over there. Okay, I'm gonna turn on now the BGM. There you go. So as you notice, somehow it removes the vocals, and if I'm going to sing along with that, start, maybe we were trying too hard. It's crazy 'cause it's breaking our heart. There you go. Then again, that is the use of this BGM function over here. Again, if you want to know the rest of the features of this G10 audio interface or mixer, I will be adding a link under the description below. And there you go. That is all I can share for today. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like. And if you want more of this type of videos, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.